We're this little bottle cap thing right there. We're like right in the thick of it. It's a pretty big tropical storm. Remy got like really upset and she was really scared. My phone was about to die. I had like no form of communication. It was just a very intense night. You style. There is a storm coming, so it's supposed to hit in a couple of hours. So I figured we need to run to the grocery store and grab a couple things just for the mere fact.
We're gonna go to the donut store.
First, we're gonna go to the donut store. I want to grab a couple things though before the storm comes through because my fear is that potentially stores might not be open tomorrow. I don't think that's gonna be an issue, but I do have to grab a couple of things because we're actually leaving in a couple of days. Remy and myself. Remy is going on, what are you doing? What are you gonna be on for the first time? Huh?
Airplane.
For the first time. Remy's gonna be on an airplane for the first time. I don't wanna get too much, but I do need to make sure I have a couple things covered. So surprisingly, it's not that bad outside. Like, I thought it was gonna be a lot worse than it. Oh, nothing. I just was brushing hair out of my face. Surprisingly, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be outside. Right now, we're enjoying ourselves. We're watching SpongeBob the movie. What are you doing? So you can see it's like just very little drips. Nothing too crazy. I am trying to get a lot of stuff, hi baby, ready because Remy and I are obviously going on a flight and we're gonna go see my friend Shelly and her son. We are going to be actually visiting Charles as well. He'll be playing out that way. So we're gonna just be there for a couple of days. And so I'm trying to get everything like done and ready ahead of time before I leave. Because one, I've never flown with Remy and I don't know what to expect. And I've been trying to be much more prepared for this flight than I think I've ever been for any flight I've ever done in my entire life. And like some of the biggest things is we have a rental car that we're getting and I'm like, okay, well I can't bring a car seat, and I called all these companies that I've been recommended to check out, and like I don't know what is going on, but I can't find a car seat for my life. So I ended up getting her a booster seat because she's like right where she kind of needs to be for it. And I'd rather have her in something like that and then like little safety things for her seatbelts and things like that. So I have a booster seat that I'm bringing on this flight because I can't carry a giant car seat, especially with this thing. And I'm just trying to like figure out all the things that I need for this flight, flying with a 5-year-old. So if any of you out there are parents that have flown with small children, any recommendations that you can give to me would be amazing. I'm so open to it. I also am letting her pack like a backpack, her own little carry-on of just fun things that she wants to bring. So I'm gonna bring, obviously I'm gonna bring her iPad. I know that there's gonna be like little movies she can watch on the flight. But I have a couple snacks that are under certain ounces so that she can have that just in case. But I thought I was gonna let her like pick out her own little snack before we got on the plane. And then I'm gonna bring like coloring books and just like anything I can do to kind of keep her preoccupied for this flight. And I think it's actually gonna go pretty smoothly. Like I'm not stressed about it as much as I thought I would be stressed about it. I think because I've had so much time to prepare too that I feel okay. And I'm also kind of in that mindset, like if there's something that I forgot, I'll just get it when I'm there. But I don't think I'm really gonna be forgetting anything. I am gonna bring a little push stroller, like a very small collapsible stroller. Oh, I gotta sit down. Just for the mere fact, I think we have 2 layovers. We have a layover on our way out and a layover on our way in, or our way back home. So yeah, 2 layovers. And sorry, I'm so winded already. So if, heaven forbid, she wants to walk around and she gets tired, I can't carry her, so I need to make sure that I have something. No, she's like a little bit older for a stroller, but I think that this is gonna be my best bet. I think this is what I need to do, so. Just trying to be smart and proactive. I'm trying as hard as I possibly can. All right, weather's changing. It's different now. We got some wind, heavier rain. I gotta cover this up. I had to push everything over so that it does not get destroyed. Remy accidentally broke this poor little guy off. Well, that's all right. Look at this guy though. I'm so proud of it. I am literally so proud of this. All right, girls. Cover up the generator. It's a happening. Drain that pool, but obviously not enough. Come on, girls. Come on. All right, let's build this tower. Ooh. All right, come here, Ben. No.
Oh my God.
We're gonna see the little snuggle butts. Remy's talking to her dad. So, somewhere around 4 o'clock, and it's gotten progressively a little bit worse. Ooh, you guys are foggy. I'm trying to keep the house cool in case, the power goes out because it already flickered, which makes me wonder, so I've been keeping it extra cool in the house. But the pool's filling up. I'm probably gonna have to go drain that soon. But it's definitely getting a lot windier out here. Like I said, this is not, it's not a hurricane, it's just like a tropical storm. But it's gonna be raining for like 48 hours. And we've done a lot of things so far. You okay? Oh my God. Ooh, sorry. I am a bowling ball and I still have a couple months. Or I'm a watermelon, I don't even know, I'm just big. She's a big baby. She's gonna be a big baby. Well, excuse me. So what have we done so far? You talking to your dad? Say hey.
Hey, guess what?
We're talking to Char. And Remy and I have done a lot today. So we've colored by Remy. We built towers. We've done tons of laundry. What?
Show's canceled.
Oh no! Char's show got canceled due to the weather.
Everyone is taking out everything. There's a whole line of people right over there.
Is it because it's so windy?
Yeah, and it's supposed to be more rain.
Yes. Where are you exactly?
Right now, Asbury Park, New Jersey.
Asbury Park,
Asbury Park, New Jersey.
Asbury Park, New Jersey. So the show is canceled today due to the weather. And
But I got this cool shirt.
that's cool. Look, everyone.
It's kind of funny that you guys are going through a hurricane. It was going through a huge.
No, I think we have a tropical storm. I don't think it's a hurricane. Wait, is ours a hurricane?
Yeah.
Goes to show how much I pay attention.
It was actually kind of funny. I was talking to production. And I was like, so how's the weather? She goes, we'll see, I guess.
Tori, I'm a little bit confused. He said it was a hurricane, and I said, I don't think so. I think it's a tropical storm. And he's like, no, everybody here said it's a hurricane. So I feel like a dingus, and I wanted to check. So this is actually the weather right now, okay? So we've got severe weather. We have a storm surge warning. They're expected till Sunday, August 4th, which is today. Nope, I don't need that. Tornado watch, tropical storm warning, flood watch, severe weather advisory, yada, yada, yada. So it's called Tropical Storm Debby. Continues to strengthen ahead of Florida landfall, but it's already hit Florida. When was that one? I'll have to see. Heavy rain forecasted. So I think we have 100% rain. So here you go. This is exactly real time right now what's going on. It's straight over us. So we've got some nasty rain, 100% chance of rain today, 90 tomorrow. So it looks like right now we got moderate to heavy rain right now. So I'm not too worried. And that's over the next couple hours. I don't really see, let's back out and see what we're looking at. So it's a pretty nasty looking little storm. And like if we zoom in, good old St. Pete, if you guys didn't know, we're the little bottle cap, or like the bottle opener on the side of Florida. Stop it, girls. Sorry guys, I got crazy animals on this side of me. We're this little bottle cap thing right there. And we're like right in the thick of it. It's a pretty big tropical storm. Oh man. Well, this is going to be fun. I'm gonna have to drain that pool. So apparently, news is, it's a tropical storm. Apparently when it hits the panhandle, which is like the top of Florida, that's when they think it's gonna turn into a hurricane, which is not fun. So I'm just really hopeful that everybody that's in the panhandle is safe. I got I got like all the supplies that I needed just in case. That was like a big thing. Char wanted to make sure. He's like, did you get this? Did you get that? Did you get this? And I feel like we're pretty good with hurricane preparedness in our household, which is great. A really great thing is that we have a generator for the house. It's a very small one, but it does help us if the power goes out, or, you know, like if we need to do the refrigerator, if we need to do like small little things. But I also here have the generator for our RV as well. So I have that just in case, and that can help us with other little things. I am gonna have to go drain that pool. Ram, I gotta go drain the pool! Oh God, something I think just fell on our roof. Right, let's move these guys back a little bit. All right, wish me luck. What are you doing, girlie? You don't have to do the dishes. Okay, good job. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much. There's a hole on the top. You are impressive. I love you. Without asking, she just said I wanted to do it.
Yeah, it's probably best.
But it's staying nice and cold. Even in the freezer, like I pulled out
Ice pack?
yeah, so I put it, well, I took one out and it defrosted, and then I put it back, and then well, power's still out, it's pouring. This has been an insane storm. I thought it was just, honestly, I thought it was just, sorry, this is another thing connected with the power. I've been running around like a mad person this morning. This storm has been insane. It got turned into a hurricane. So I thought it was just a tropical storm and Chargos was a hurricane, and I kept correcting him, but nope. It is indeed a hurricane. And we lost our power last night, and it was just a really intense night. Like, I am so tired. I'm like so tired. And I was up pretty much all night. I had to, when there was a break in the weather, basically Remy got like really upset, and she was really scared, and my phone was about to die. I had like no form of communication. The generators weren't working. It was just like so many silly things that were going on. I had to go into the car and move us to an empty parking lot where there was no trees, and I had to charge my phone and charge anything that I could to keep us in contact with people, just because the weather was just insane. Don't think that I was out doing something stupid, driving around in the middle of a hurricane. Definitely wasn't doing that. There's a local place like literally a couple of blocks from my house But I just went and I parked in this big open parking lot and locked ourselves in the car and charged my phone and stuff. But we didn't get to bed till about 2 in the morning. The dogs were pretty scared too. That was pretty hard. And I didn't get to bed till, I want to say like close to 4, because the dogs were having a really hard time and they were having to go to the bathroom, but they were so afraid. So it was just a very intense night last night. And I was feeling every bit of the stress. I'm not gonna lie to you. We ended up actually sleeping like right here. We pulled all of these guys off of the couch and we made a bed out there. And this morning what I've been doing is I got Remy all ready to go, and she went and she's with my sister right now so that she is safe and she is like in air conditioning and all that jazz. My sister's amazing. And then I went to my mom's house to get work done and get the vlog done. Actually, all my stuff from the weekend I'm posting. You'll see it today, clearly. I got all my emails and everything done at her house. And I got an alert from Charles that came from our energy provider, Duke Energy. I'm just very tired. And supposedly my power will be on tonight around midnight. It might be earlier, but the city of St. Pete, there's like so many outages. But I think in the state of Florida, there's like 150,000 people, something like that. I'll have to look it up. That have zero power right now, which is just crazy. There's tons of flooding everywhere. This storm had so much rain. It was such an intense amount of rain. I don't really remember any storm pummeling St. Pete with the amount of rain that this storm did. Like no hurricane, nothing. I mean, it was just, and it's interesting because it's like a very, very intense rain, and then it sprinkles for a little bit and then it stops, and then it's really intense. It's crazy. As you guys probably saw, I was running out and having to drain the pool a lot. Then the power went out. So now that doesn't work because I don't have any power. It sounds so bizarre. But it's been crazy. It's been a really wild experience being pregnant and alone. Thankfully, my parents and my sister have been checking in on me a lot and seeing if I need anything. See, it's raining again, see? Because it's not super hot in here, but it's not super comfortable either. We debated last night trying to get into a hotel that was very close to us that had any openings and that had power, but we couldn't bring the dogs with us, so we just decided to tough it out. And it's very interesting where we live. Like, for some reason, our block, like on our side of the street, always loses power, and I've never understood why. But when I was driving back home last night, I noticed that there was a lot of trees, like limbs down and trees falling. But again, please trust me, I didn't go anywhere absurd. I was just right around the corner. But just even in those like few blocks, there was just a lot of limbs down and a lot of damage. And it's amazing what rain can do, because the wind wasn't that wild. But it really puts into perspective what this hurricane season might actually be like, and how we might be in just a teeny tiny bit of, I don't want to say like trouble, but it was a little scary. It was definitely a little scary to have a hurricane hit this side of St. Pete, or hit this side of Florida, because it's usually not like that for us. Anyways, I'm gonna go and rest. This is probably gonna be a longer vlog. I appreciate you guys for sticking around for all of it, but it's gonna be wild. This has been a wild experience. It's been a wild experience doing it by myself, for sure.